Hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Also here on the Solana chart, just sideways movement. We have a bit of movement because a little bit of movement because we broke above the 50-day moving average. We might just be retesting that from above, but it is a very, very weak signal, you know. It remains until we are in the range between $30.50 and $39. It is really not possible to give you really the likely trend in which we are. I mean, we still have the two possibilities here that we say we could very well be in a possible breakout pattern. We could be, but the signals are just too weak for that, and I would then in that case just focus on charts which just look just much more likely in terms of breakouts. Solana isn't really doing that. Yeah, we had here a leading diagonal in a wave 1. Here a possible move down in a wave 2. That's all fine. Problem is, a leading diagonal is always unreliable. So we've got that problem, okay? And then here, if we say, yes, we are in the wave 3, in this 1-2 pattern we have here, we basically did a 99.9% retracement, which also doesn't give a lot of confidence for a possible bullish breakout. And therefore I told you, unless we really go above the $39 level, which is the previous wave 1 high, we don't really have a confirmation that we are going higher, and everything is just pure speculation, which doesn't really give you a reliable trade. Now, the only thing that you can really use is that support level that we are very close. We are very close at support. Now, we were much closer. Key support here was the region between $30 and $30.50. So, you know, this is where you can expect the price to bounce off from, which we did, but it's not yet it hasn't become any clearer. Okay, if we are moving higher or not, because the problem is we can also very easily count this as a move down. We would say that from the high here at $48 we started a wave 1 to the downside, and we only retraced in a wave 2 to the upside, and we then are starting to come down now in wave 3. Now the indecision on this chart is just reflected by the wave patterns. There is a lot of sideways movement here in the moment and a lot of indecision going on. So for me as well, that this is not a very clear sell-off pattern. The problem is that this move down here, the first part of that move down of the blue wave 3, highlighted here, which started at $39. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit. But what you can see here, the start of that wave 3, the wave 2 top, this move down was not very impulsive, which puts doubt on the imminent sell-off pattern. So it is all difficult, you know, but I would say as soon as we drop below $30, I think we are going to see lower lows, even below the June low. So that would be a trigger to sell off below $26. But if we see a move above $39, it would put more emphasis on a bullish pattern. And zooming in really into the detail here, it could very well be, let's assume we are in a breakout pattern, in a bullish one. Then we could say, okay, we have done our yellow wave 1, we've done our wave 2, we are now in yellow wave 3. Target for that would be around $46. In that wave 3 we've got 5 waves, so we could have done wave 1, again an ugly leading diagonal pattern. So you really need to force this count to make it bullish. But on the flip side, the bearish one is also not very clear. But whenever you get such choppy price movement, it's usually not really bullish. But let's just assume we would have our wave 1. Yeah, okay, we can say we had our wave 2, but maybe we still are in wave 2 because this sideways movement really looks like a triangle. So a wave 2 is normally a 3-wave structure. So A, B, C or W, X, Y. If we say we have an A, B, C pattern here, we could say this was the wave A. We are now still in wave B because a wave B can be a triangle, and we would come down once more in wave C later. I have to move all of that across. That is unfortunately what happens all the time because patterns take longer and longer and longer. A bit ugly here now, but it doesn't really matter. And then we could say we are in this Elliott wave triangle, which in the wave B, which just adds to the messiness of the chart. A, B, C, D, and then E. The wave E would finish off wave B, and then we would come down in C. So that would mean we come down once more, we'll move up a little bit, and as long as we stay below 34.44, that is all valid, okay? Because we should not now, in any wave E to the upside, we must not break above wave C. So there is definitely a possibility I'm considering here that this is just an Elliott wave triangle due to the messiness, and that will explain the sideways action here. In a wave 2, yeah, we have a triangle. The wave 2 itself can't be the triangle, but the wave B of the wave 2 can be the triangle. And that is very well what could happen here. And that means before we actually go up in wave 3, we will see a retest, most likely, of the $31 to $30 range. Okay, and that's my update about Solana. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.